Welcome back to another episode of our Primal Fear series on The Lost Island. Now, in our last episode, we tamed the lag of this game. It will not be tamed one day, but we tamed a beautiful Broodmother Listress. Let's use that so I can zoom in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Since then, as you can see, some new characters have found themselves in the base. We've got a male Broodmother, because I didn't know there were male versions, but obviously you need the male version for this one to lay eggs. So if you did watch that last episode and got yourself a Broodmother and wondered why it wasn't laying eggs, you need a male one. And a female one, obviously. And then over here, I've been collecting Omegas. We have 2 Omega Reapers. I think I tamed another Omega over here. Ah yes, the Omega Indominus Rex. Look at that guy. Whoa. Now obviously half his body was missing then. Now obviously they are low levels, especially these guys over here. Ring with a boom. Alright, level 44. Wow. This guy actually has some insane IVs. It's the damage reduction. It has 0.12. Now the lowest that can be is 0.01. So that is absolutely insane. Obviously this guy is a lot. That's the same one again, isn't it? This guy has pretty much all the other better IV stats, like health, damage multiplier, and speed. This guy's damage reduction, so yeah, that's what we want. Obviously, I didn't realize they were both female. I thought we would have had at least one male, but we didn't. So, in this episode, we are going to get ourselves a male Omega Reaper. Hopefully, we'll go IV stats so we can start breeding them. And then hopefully, maybe get some black Omegas. Interesting. That's weirdly zoomed in on my chest. There you go. And as well as that, we are still on the lookout for Chaos creatures and Spirit creatures. Thinking maybe getting a Philo. Or Phyla, sorry. Phyla Cleo. And I'm still looking for a Griffin, but we're not having much chance of them guys spawning, really. I've only had a couple come up on the Dino scanner, and even then, by the time I got to them, they weren't there, so I don't know whether they're not spawning in, right, or they are just dying by the time we get there. So I've noted down the location of some of the Omega Reaper spawns. Well, not spawns, their locations. We're going to fly over there now. I think we have about 8 kibble to use. So we're going to go do that, and then hopefully by the time we've done that, the lag will disappear. That would be really nice. Hopefully by the time we do that, the Broodmother would have laid enough eggs for us to go get some Apex bosses. Oh, sorry, Alpha bosses, not Apex bosses. That is today's plan. So obviously, as always, you know the drill by now, guys. If you do end up enjoying this video, then leave a like. And if you like me and my personality, or the content that I make, then why subscribe to the channel. And let's get into this. So we should, after enough rambling, be coming up on our first Omega Reaper. Problem is, they spawn in the redwoods, and obviously the redwoods is full of everything. So sometimes they don't last very long, and that guy's not spawned in properly. Should be 50, so we're going a bit far. Should be through here somewhere. Obviously, got to watch out for Phylas in the trees, because they will rip us off our birdie. You see a toxic one there, just as I said that. I'll just hit the tree like an idiot. There we are, found you. Oh, 270 and a male. That's good. Doesn't mean the IV stats are good though. But we'll definitely go and tame it when I figure out where it's gone. Let's just get rid of this guy first. Well, that was not where I aimed game, but okay. Going a bit. Oh, great. Power up so I don't get murdered. Where did the Omega Reaper go? Now, if the Omega Reaper does have good damage reduction, that also means it has good, like, torpor. They basically have, like, really good resistance to torpor. That's what I wanted to say. Who knows? Clearly my brain's not working today, because, oh god, that's a origin dire bear. That's not good. That will definitely cause us problems. Oh god, how many wonder loot bosses are there? Oh my god, what the hell? Oh! Up. Oh no. That's trapped ourselves a bit. Need to get a stimulant or we will come out of our power up, which will mean we will die. Can you let me go, game? I know what it is with dive bears, they seem like cause a lot of problems whenever I come in contact with them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Demonic Reaper Empress. 340, wow. That is a high level Empress. Let's see if it's not died, if we can locate the Omega, which is hopefully that one. There it is. Yeah. That will cocoon us if that hits us, so we just don't want that to happen. Or we will fall to the ground and be at the mercy of everything in the redwoods. So I don't think this guy's got great damage reduction, just because we are able to do a lot of torpor to it. Like the one with the 0.12, took forever to knock down because of the amount of damage reduction it had. Am I going to be safe doing this? I hope so. I'm doing it. Split stack off, turn that over. I'm back on you. Ready to teleport out. Do the bob. You can follow me and let's disappear. Dun, dun, dun. Look at these beautiful colours as well because of the Christmas event. Look, health. What's that? 4 million. That's the lowest one we've got. Yeah. Damage. That's pretty high damage. Speed. That's very high speed. That's very terrible reduction. So yeah, let's keep running around. Just pretend like. Oh yeah. Also, kind of made a big mistake. Oh god. And basically, I was breeding the Pteranodons, as I think I mentioned in the last video, and I kind of left them breeding, and then the egg hatchery, not egg, filled up, and then all the Pteranodons kept laying eggs, and the eggs were able to incubate, and basically now we have a load of Pteranodons, which I kind of guess works, but I also didn't want that many. That's probably what's lagging me, to be fair. I've not got the best of PCs, so which also brings me to when we fight Picon. Not Picon the creator, because that's one of the next bosses, but Picon's revenge. Because that I've seen that lag out some of like the top ARK guys like Syntax, Mr. Miola. I've seen it lag their PC. I'm sure they've got a 10 times better PC than I have, so I can't imagine that's going to end well for my PC. So if this is where we have to make the decision whether I drop the quality so the game looks horrendous but we can do the fight, or we might just not be able to do the fight at all, which would be really annoying because obviously we've come all this way to see the fight. So if we can't do it, that'll be very unfortunate, but can't really do anything else. While I'm thinking about it, I would really appreciate if you guys left a comment on what mods you want to see in the next ARK series. I've been looking at a few. I kind of like the look of Docs, Dino Overhaul X. Also like the look of like some of the old ones, like is it Extinction? Not Extinction, Anunnaki Genesis. That's a very old one. But yeah, give me some suggestions of which mods. Big mods you want to see. Obviously, we'll still have some of the littler ones in, but the main mods, like so, obviously replacing Primal Fear. That makes sense. Probably made sense from the start, but I'm just over-explaining everything as I always do. So throw that out. 2 seconds, 1 second, and a boop, and a bop, and a baby Reaper. So 319. Not terrible. Stats-wise, anyway. Oh yeah, also all... Whoa. What the hell are you doing? I'll say, also all Omegas have... Oh, beautiful colours. Whoa. Got wandering on. Savior. Oh my god. no other creature has had wandering on. But except for this guy. No, I was going to try to... No, no. Don't want Captain Black Boulder. I want this guy. Thank you. Bomb over here. It's definitely got speed. Right, Captain Black Boulder, can you move out of the way? Oh god, don't. Problem is, it might be too fast, it's going to ping itself off the edge. Right, so I've done a bit of research. So, the baby Omega will take the IV stats, and IV stats are obviously these. That's from the closest parent, which I assume is probably that one or that one. And then it also will basically like randomly select a number of each IV stat, and if it's higher than the parent's one, it will take that instead. That makes sense. So, heal amount is how much the AoE heal does. So this can be between 25,000 and 25 million. Obviously, we got 16 million, which is higher than any of these guys. Damage can go from 1 to 10, which obviously doesn't make sense because we've gone over 10. So that might have been changed since the wiki was updated. Or it's just glitched, one of the two. Speed is 2.97, and that can be between 1 and 3, so that's pretty much also max. And damage reduction is 0.55, so it didn't get the damage reduction off this guy. So it must be that one that's the closest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this one closer. Boom. So 247, let's get rid of your wandering. There you go, flying around everywhere again. One this way. Oh my god, this thing's got speed. Alright, so damage reduction, 0.53, so it's not getting that stat. I don't know why. That's a bit of a pain. Speed check, that's actually slower than the last one. That's about the same. And that's lower. That's only 9 million. You're kind of a bit weak. Mate. It's got all red. There must have been the male and that one. It's got you're red. So I'm going to just keep breeding these guys. Obviously, we actually got 2 more females, which is great. And then hopefully we'll get a powerful Omega. Still looking out for a black Omega, which is more powerful than normal Omegas. So all the normal base stats, obviously like your stamina, damage, all that, will be higher. So let these guys, obviously they'll be imprinted by the nanny. Let these guys grow up. And let's go tame ourselves some alpha brood mothers. 100. I want a low one. All those times I actually don't want a high level. It's okay. It's okay. 100's, to be fair, for our levels, 100 is actually very low. I got you, boy. Gale, sorry. Very sorry about that. I love the colours. Whoa! Obviously, some of them are just because they're alphas, but obviously they're also mixed with the Christmas event, and it's just incredible. Keep dodging. Keep her in render so we don't waste our arrows again, like we kept doing before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. One brood mother. Send you back. Now we need a male. Hopefully a very low level one so we can get them in one go. But I highly doubt we're going to get one that's going to take 1 kibble. Oh, no, that is nice. That is kind of perfect, actually. That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, I tell you. Alright, let's see if we can hit him, not her. Boom. And we're just actually going to wait for those guys to despawn. Just because we might do too much damage to this guy if we hit it. Go, 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 go. Ah, kibble. Easy. Are you in collection range of those guys? You are. Okay, perfect. As long as you're in collection range, I don't really care. Hide range. You got any more Omega eggs? Yeah, I do. Lovely. Yeah, so I think there's a glitch when it comes to the babies, when it comes to damage reduction. basically they will take the parents, even though the closest adult, even though obviously none of them have in this case. But basically what happens is with damage reduction, I believe that they think the higher the numbers better. But basically what happens is they'll take the 0.12, because I'm assuming that's the closest one, because these two have higher damage reduction than these two. They'll take this one, and then it'll roll its own. But if it rolls its own and it's higher than 0.12, whatever this guy's is, they'll take that instead of the parents. That makes sense. But yeah, so like I said, we have got ourselves a male Omega Reaper, which is now allowing us to breed some Omegas. Hopefully we'll get a black Omega soon, which will obviously be way better than all these guys, as long as the IV stats are good. We've tamed ourselves 2 alpha brood mothers, 1 of each gender, to make sure we can get some eggs. And that is all we've done today, but I feel like that is enough for this episode, because that is what we set out to do. So, as always, if you guys have ended up enjoying this video, then please leave a like. If you like me, my personality, or the content that I make, which is either ARK Primal Fear or Minecraft or RLcraft, then why not subscribe to the channel? Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.